Alright, welcome back card fighters and zero fighters again to another video. Today is Wednesday, so we'll be finally covering the live stream update again. And today the live stream update has really interesting, well not interesting, like what is the word, like very a good bunch of updates and very a really exciting one, which is before I get into the live stream update, they revealed a card they actually promised last week. Was the Nubatama VR, which if you guys didn't know who it is a OG card that put Nubatama better with made 100 times, like really good in G, which is, if you don't know, is Shiranui. And not only Shiranui we're getting also his I think it's like of evolved form, Shiranui Oboro. We also will get Shiranui, but I'm just saying that because there are really interesting skills. Will he keep the dominate? Let's find out together. Will he keep the dominate skill that was really strong? Let me turn up the volume. So this is the fighter selection. So it turns out the fighter selection, I just knew that the rate asks for there is the special.
はい、というわけで全国の皆さん、こんばんは。バンガードの弁護士ドクターオーです。どうぞ今週もよろしくお願いします。
The fighter selection has
ありがとうございます。
two basic, like they have two cards in it, and one of these cards will be a guaranteed VR and the other will be a triple rare. I don't know it will be like that. The 10 packs, I guess the rate of a random for the 10 packs, so I'm curious if you can actually get up to 2 or 3 VR. And it says that I heard it was like sold out, so let's get into it. Okay, so first update is that this is an emergency choice restriction. So what is a choice restriction? It's like a kind of ban or restriction because of a card topping, like the cards being like a card that is making the clan so played too much in a tournament, or it's just like once it pops off, when something happens in correct conditions, you just lose, the opponent just automatically lose. So that's stuff like there's like the normal usual rules why the choice restriction happens, but this is emergency one, so because of the tournaments they have in Japanese, there is a choice restriction suddenly, and that choice restriction will be Luard and Nimain. So you can only run one of these two. So like if you run 4 copies of Luard, you can't run. If you run Luard, you can run Nimain. That's what it means. So you run 4 copies of Luard, you can run 4 copies of Nimain. If you run 4 copies of Nimain, you can play with Luard. So you can only use BBT with Nimain or Luard with no Nimain. But this restriction I think is because of the combo, where I heard is that you can use Nimain to use into so Nimain uses a skill to search for a card that you can search you of Blessed Dark. You write Blessed Dark, and Nimain will search the other card that can super ride for you. If you ride the BBT, next turn your opponent will be like still at, if you go first or second, your opponent will be still like grade 2 or grade 1, and once they start grade 3, you can pop off with Luard skill already with maximum, which is really crazy. And I think this is where it should. Honestly, a lot of people and myself, I didn't know much, but I heard that there was an insane combo. Never really looked at it because I don't know the community as much, and I don't really interact with it as much. Something embarrassing because it's JP, but then I thought one of the superior right cards or like something else would be choice restricted, but then they straight up just choice restrict Nimain and Luard. I feel bad for those who bought Nimain for Luard. And then this is Dr. O just talking about the opinions and some of the comments, reading some of the comments and the reaction of people. Some were really furious, but then they got deleted. I didn't know. That's from what I heard.
イベント当日に、はい、そちらの店舗様で入場券提示して、ワンパック以上ご購入お買い上げいただくとくじ券プレゼントして、お一人様1枚までのくじ券になります。あと A 賞 B 賞 C 賞が当たるとこんな感じになっておりますので、どうぞよろしくという感じです。
Oh, this is the Vanguard like online.
はい、入場券は各店舗様。今回なんと伊藤先生の原作コミックのシーンを使用した T シャツがあるよという感じなので、そちらも
because there's a new promo here.
嬉しいですと。
Which is a great nature promo, and I'll get his skill. I'm not really sure about his skill, but I know there's something to do with him getting retired with great natures. Like if your opponent's great is great, I don't know if I'm not wrong. I really do not know. And then it can give your Vanguard 15k with retiring it. So It's not that good, I'm pretty sure, because not a lot of people are talking about it.
今後ですね V のアタックどうしてもヒットさせたい
But I heard that
特にバ
it
ビルザー
was
ルの
like
アタック
it's good if it was in the
ヒ
past,
ットさ
because
せる
right
と
now
嫌だ
it's
よ
like
みたいな感じ
power crept by other great nature cards. So I'm gonna skip that. Because I myself don't even know this.
作家先生
I
の
don't have the
皆さん
translations.
読んで
I'm
皆さんの感想を
sorry.
読んでくださってるので
So
ぜひ
that is more
作
of
家先生のね
the
元気
manga and stuff. Oh, so from 2 weeks ago, I just realized that we didn't get if anime. I don't know
い
why.
ますね
Maybe for a
はい
schedule
まあもうね
change,
皆
but
さ
then
ん
now we're getting if
ご
on
存知の
this
通り
Saturday.
まあ if の世
For
界が
me,
ね
well, it's
まあ
this
歪んでいる
Saturday.
という話にな
On
っていると思い
14
ます
September,
という
we're
ところで
getting the
これちょっと
episode
さらっ
where
と言う
Kai
の
is
ちょっと
in,
迷うんです
a
けど
happy
今
Kai.
手元にあるし
And then that's more about the anime that we already know, I think.
ですはい
What is
卒業大会も行きましょうどうぞ
Zero championship? I don't know. Oh, and also
お
this is
さっ
the
きこっち来
event.
ちゃうあ
Oh wait,
あり
we
がとうござい
have
ます
oh yeah, the Bermuda
はいというわ
Triangle
けでバミ
Cup.
ューダカップでございます
And then they skip us, and then there's the Hololive. The Hololive actually has a 10k for elemental. Basically, she has. You can also get an SP form, but since it's only JP, I won't be covering it that much because it's not in English yet. If it drops in English, I'll cover it 100%. And then we're getting these sleeves. This is okay. So 740 yen for the sleeves. I don't know what this is. I think tax maybe. I don't know. And then yeah, that's basically. Maybe they will implement this to
はい
zero.
こちらはこちら天気信
Probably
頼と
this will
同
get
日
sold
の
out. I'm
発売となり
betting
ます
this
ので
will 100%. Carvel will be 100% sold
あ
out real quick.
今手元にですね
People love
あれ
Carvel.
なくなっちゃったな
Emergency like emergency restock because these cards
これ開
sold
けるの
out
ねはい
real
大丈夫はいわかりま
quickly.
した今ちょうど
But
手
this
元
is
に今
only
あった
JP, so
はい
JP can reorder that,
こちらな
or
んですけ
even
ど
like like abroad someone want to order it because
よ
JP.
いしょ
Oh yeah, and he opened the pack
はい という
and
わ
from
け
the
でこん
SP
な
he
感じで
got
は
Amaterasu
い
and
出ますのでどう
Shiraha.
ぞよろしくお願いあ
Not
シャ
that
ロロ
bad
来た
of cool.
おや
Yep,
った
and a
はい
VR guaranteed VR. So I don't know if
なんとですね今回
maybe it's a VR and a triple rare. Sadly, I
で
can't
3名様に
really
プレゼン
open
ト
the
という
set because I wasn't sure with the pull rate and
見
like
てくださいよろしく
the price here is that
は
the
い
rate
どこで
is
も大
the
丈夫
same with the
はい
booster set, and
よ
I
ろしく
really want to save up for Plow. So I don't think I'll be opening the Vanguard fighter
ちょっ
selection,
とね
or
見
maybe
てい
I'm
きたい
super
と
late.
思いますちょっと
I
口
don't
頭でい
know.
き
Oh
ます
wait,
ね
so
アーティ
this
ス
is
ト
one
なん
of
で
the
すけど
cards. Oh,
VR
let me
バン
open
ガー
up
ド
this
に上
guy
が
for
る登
cut.
場時にあなたの
So these are new promos from tournaments. Will be from October, which is the first one is Oracle King, I think. Oh wait, no, Genesis. Sorry. White Brush Witch, Arctic. First skill is Auto and Vanguard Recall Circle. One place you look at the top 2 cards from the top of your deck, put 1 card from Mongoon to yourself, and put 1 card from Mongoon on top of your deck. Then second skill is Recall Circle. Once per turn, when your creator Vanguard attacks one of your Vanguards and this unit gains 5k. So the second skill is her second skill is but the first skill is really similar to what you call Revelation. If you play Genesis or heard of Genesis in G era, the Revelation basically is when generation break. When you place a unit, I think you can rest the unit. Then you do this, check the top 2 and put 1 to solve 1 to top of that. I don't know if you rest. No, I don't think you rest it. You just use the skill of Revelation. Really cool.
知らないデッキの欲しいなこれやっぱり
But the only thing I have a small problem with Revelation is that it can help it deck tins. Although it's deck tins, I feel like Genesis might deck tin too much because of how much they soul charge to. They might even lose the game because they decked in too much. And then before they go to the next update, we'll stop this a little bit. Stealth Beast Tobitachi. Contingent regards go. During your turn, if you have a token unit, all of your token unit, and this unit gets 5k token unit. So that might hint at something else because it's a Nubatama, and you might wait, yeah. Don't get confused with markers because Protect 2 is not a token. And then second skill is that Auto and Vanguard regards go. If your and your opponent's Vanguard has the same grade, this ability cost may be paid with Soul Blast 1 instead. So like you. And then this, when placed, you counter blast 1, look at the top 7 cards from the tower deck, reveal up to 1 Shiranui in his card name from 1 to and put it in your hand. So what it basically means is that if you and your opponent's Vanguard are the same grade, you instead of counter blast, you get a Soul Blast. And then you get to search for Shiranui. It's really neat. A good searcher because you can also, you have another Nubatama searcher. But also it's a promo, so like it's gonna be less expensive because it's a tournament promo. I think tournament promos are like you just, and then I heard there are more tournaments and stuff, and you can get the promo, which is really neat. But I heard that maybe people might even plan like buy more slots just to get this card. Oh, and they revealed Shiranui, which is Shiranui Stealth Dragon Shiranui. So this is not the overall version. Condition Vanguard is an act on Vanguard, sorry. Discard a card from your hand, you search your deck for up to one Demon Stealth Dragon, Shiranui Oboro, by the stamp and shuffle your deck. So that skill is really good because like, so you can turn one just go into, you get 2 protect markers instead of 1. It's really neat. But then you can also activate more skills. And then second skill is that when it attacks, if you have a Vanguard with Shiranui card name, this unit gets 10k until end of turn. Then at the end of the battle, put this unit to your soul, draw a card, so out to one of your opponent's rear cards, and return it to theirs with his or her hand. If it was returned, your opponent chooses a card from his or her hand to discard. So it's not necessarily a minus. Wait, it minus your opponent by 1, but you also put it into the soul. You minus your opponent by 1 card, then you can also punch your card. But then a good thing is that if you're fighting token markers, there was a trick where you can also punch a token marker which disappears, then you have to discard an extra card. It's really neat. That could happen, but that's not the not the main point of the skill. So it just bounces and forces your opponent to discard, which is really neat. And then, okay, I accidentally skipped ahead a bit, which is, this is Demon Stealth Dragon Shiranui Oboro. First skill is that, act condition of Vanguard skill. During your turn, if you have 2 or more cards in your soul with Shiranui card name, in that card name, this unit can 15k, and you perform drive checks for the battles, your Mass of Domination token attack. So Mass of Domination tokens are here, let me show you. These are Mass of Domination tokens. So, yes, it's called Mass of Termination. So it has implements the skill of domination, and I will explain it how it works in a bit. And which the art is also interesting, like interesting as in like, okay, it's not bad. And then you try, so this unit gains 15k, and then you get to try check for as much Mass of Domination tokens. So the downside would be if you actually only have 1 Mass of Domination token, you can only drive check instead of twin drive, because since this skill will be, you have to use as much of the skill possible. And you perform drive check for the battles of your Mass of Domination token attack. So your Mass of Domination has to attack first, so remember that. So if you don't mess up that, like you attack with your Vanguard first, you can't even drive check if that happens. And also, the good thing is that his skill is that you have to have 2 Shiranuis in the soul. You can, if you get lucky and you high roll into 2 Shiranuis of the normal Shiranui, you can ride the Shiranui, superior ride this Shiranui, then you call that Shiranui and use a skill to put into the soul, and at the end of it's battle lighting. And then, yeah, so you already unlock 2 Shiranui souls in turn, your first great turn, which is really neat. And then the second skill I'll read, act 1 Vanguard circle once per turn, you counter +1 and discard a card from your hand. Choose a unit from your opponent's rear card or drop zone, bind it. If you burn a card, call a Mass of Domination token to your back row center rear card circle. And at the end of turn, the token gets the original grade, power, critical, and abilities of the card bound by this effect, and can attack from your back row center rear card circle at the end of the turn. Remove that token. So, I just read the skill again, and it finally made sense. So, Shiranui has to, okay, that's a massive token, the Mass of, wait, I forgot his name, Mass of Domination token, okay. So, Shiranui can only have 1 token, I think, and then they have to have an ability where it restands it to multi-attack, or maybe they did it on purpose where Shiranui Oboro can't twin drive. That would be really interesting. So before Shiranui, is really good, but oh yeah, and original power, critical, and abilities of that card. So like, let's get into the Mass of Domination card. This card represents the Mass of Domination card and cannot be put in the deck. So it has only that text, but there are a few rulings about this card. So first of all, the card will... Okay, there's a lot of rulings, like a few more rulings because of this new mechanic, and it's really confusing if you just... If I think it out loud. Okay, so they're showing the... Like I said, you can... if you do it properly, you can get lots of cards and stuff. And then let's see how they do the method termination. So, okay, so remember that you do not get the method termination token does not get the power from the marker because that's the mark from the force 1, because force 1 has the power boost during your turn. But you can also you will still get the effect on protect 2 and protect 2 and force 2, because force 2 what it does is change the base critical to 2, not add a +1 critical, so it will be considered as the ordinary critical, which is really good. So you can bind a critical and then it can method termination can attack more. But I guess they did it on purpose, so like they made Shiranui can only drive check, I guess. And then they bound the card and then they have to discard it. I don't know, maybe they're gonna show us something else that the Shiranui can attack.
そうですね。はい、今のでソウルの中に2枚入りましたんで、はい、そうですね。今の仮面の方もツインドライブするようになりました。めっちゃ強い入りますね。はい、2回目。
Oh, you also King's power because of Shiranui skill. Oh, it can attack from the back.
ここも3回目のアタック。なんとここで条件揃ってる。今の仮面の方もツインドライブするようになりました。めっちゃ強い。はい、でいきましょう。どっちから行く？はい、バンガードアタックした。パワーも上がってますね。はい、15000上がって。あ、なんか上がってる。なんか強い強い強い。
That's a massive domain. Wait, wait. Did I read the skill wrong?
そこ上げるのね。はい、OK。
Am I being stupid?
はい、OK です。で、パワーでやっぱアタックして、で、さらにここも3回目のアタック。
Oh, wait, yeah, I read it wrong. So, you perform drive checks for the grade 0. So, the method termination will get the drive check. But also remember that if you buy the grade 3, it gains twin drive instead. So, because what drive check, it follows the drive check below the grade 3. So, below the card you bound. So, if it's a grade 3, you get twin drive. It's really cool. Because that's basically a free plus if you are doing Shiranui. And then with the protect cards, your hand's gonna be huge. You get 4 drive checks per turn. Really cool, really cool. I like the original Shiranui because it just saves you if you're in a bad position. You constantly hand. So that's the cool thing about the rulings, the mechanic. Or remember that, oh yeah, a few more things I just wanted to remember that the method termination marker will disappear, they won't count as when placed. So skills with when placed cannot be used because it's not technically placed, it's just generated and then suddenly spawns there. It doesn't get when placed because you don't place the card basically. Because you get the skill when it's already there, basically. And then second thing is that it can only use the skill on the rear card circle. So like if it's a Vanguard circle skill, obviously can't use because it's not on a Vanguard circle. And yeah, that's basically it. You have to follow the skill and you have to have the conditions filled. You also have to pay the cost, remember. So you can't just blatantly use the skill even though you can't pay the cost. No, that's not gonna be fair. Really, really good. Here's of how premium players react to this. Oh.
皆さん今日ご視聴いただきましてありがとうございます。ぜひぜひね、皆さんで楽しく。
That would be cool. So that's pretty much it for the update today. Pretty big updates, really interesting ones. And I like Shiranui. What do you guys think about Shiranui? Don't forget to comment down below on your thoughts of Shiranui. So I read all your comments, guys. So I can also know what you guys think of Shiranui. And yeah, nothing else for today. So don't forget to subscribe if you like these kind of videos. And hit the notification bell and select all to get notified when my videos come out if you want to get the notification. Consider leaving a like if you enjoyed this video and commenting down below anything you need to ask. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today, and I'll be signing out here with Dr. Oh, bye bye. Thanks for watching, guys. Also yeah, thanks for sticking by. Bye bye. I'm gonna be signing out here.